So, Tesla cars have suddenly become the target of protesters across the US and Europe. We're talking about people burning, breaking, and destroying Teslas in every possible way they can. And all this anger is directed at Elon Musk because of his deep involvement in politics, and the public is pretty upset about it. Now, let me break this down simply for you. As many of you know, Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency has become a major part of the Trump administration, and it's been responsible for significant federal job cuts and service reductions. And all of this is happening under the banner of saving the US government a lot of money. But here's the problem. To save that money, people are losing jobs, struggling to find new ones, and many are the only earners in their families. It's creating a tough situation for everyday people. So, since they can't really attack Musk directly, they're turning their frustration towards something they can actually target, like his products, in this case, Tesla cars and the cybertrucks. Across the US, there have been protests at over 50 Tesla locations. In Washington, D.C., around 100 people gathered outside a Tesla dealership, all upset about Musk's role in reducing the federal workforce. Over in Boston, protesters showed up at the Tesla showroom on Boylston Street, trying to hurt Musk financially by discouraging potential buyers and urging current Tesla owners to sell their vehicle. In Rhode Island, the local labor movement staged their own protest outside a Tesla dealership, blaming Musk's DOGE policy. So you can see, this is turning into a big deal for Musk and Tesla, with people taking out their frustrations on his brand. Now let's talk about numbers. The protests are having a real impact. Tesla's sales and stock prices have definitely taken a hit. Back in February 2025, Tesla shares dropped by 27.6%, and in March, the stock has been on a steep decline. Over in Europe, Tesla's sales are falling off a cliff. In fact, they dropped 45% in Europe in 2025. While the EV market grew by 31%. But it's not just about the money. The protests are starting to tarnish Tesla's brand image. In Belfast, 20 Teslas were vandalized, raising concerns about higher insurance premiums. There's also a bigger debate going on about corporate responsibility. Should a company's products be blamed because of its CEO's political actions? To make matters worse for Tesla, Elon Musk went to President Trump and convinced him to help promote Tesla cars. So, Trump and Musk drove Teslas right up to the White House driveway, which set off a whole new firestorm of controversy. Critics argue that this move crosses some ethical lines, especially since Musk has been a major donor to Trump's political campaigns. It raises the question, is it okay for government officials to publicly back a private company? Despite all this, Tesla's stock is still falling, and the vandalism of Tesla cars continues. The protests have even spread internationally. In Wales, activists used a Tesla to write "Don't buy a Tesla" on Black Rock Sands Beach, where it can be seen from space. Yeah, things are getting pretty wild. Now, the situation has gotten so intense that some Tesla investors are even calling for Elon Musk to step down as CEO. Public opinion is really divided here. Some people support the protests, while others think they're counterproductive. For example, one opinion piece slammed the attacks on Tesla vehicles, calling it liberal cannibalism, and pointing out the irony of environmental activists going after an electric car company. The US government has come down hard on the protesters, calling their actions domestic terrorism. President Trump even announced that anyone caught attacking Teslas could face 20 years in El Salvador's infamous mega prison. The government is clearly serious about cracking down on this movement. Now I want to show you a short clip of the U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi giving a chilling warning to all the culprits behind the Tesla breakdown. Please watch.
We have people we're locking up on that. We have someone in jail right now from one of the dealerships. They threw a Molotov cocktail through a dealership. They're looking at up to 20 years in prison. So if you're going to touch a Tesla, go to a dealership, do anything, you better watch out because we're coming after you.
Wow.
And
Well,
if you're funding this, we're coming after you. We're going to find out who you are.
But this isn't over. Organizers have declared March 29th as a global day of action, planning coordinated protests at Tesla locations worldwide. They say it's all about peaceful assembly and challenging Musk's political influence and the policies of DOGE. Some of the protesters are even saying their goal is to bankrupt Elon Musk. But it will be interesting to see what really happens on that day, or if the US government will even allow this. So, what do you think? Do you support Musk and his involvement with DOGE? Are you a fan of Tesla cars? Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.